Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
From The Matrix to Lord of the Rings, Hugo Weaving continues to captivate us with his performances worldwide. But he's got a new Australian film called The Rooster. I've seen some snippets of this. It looks kind of atmospheric, quirky, dark. It looks quite incredible.
It involves table tennis.
I did see that as well. Hugo Weaving, hello.
Hello.
Tell us about the movie The Rooster.
The Rooster is set in country Victoria, and it centres around a young cop who's just gone through a tragedy with a friend who's passed away. And he meets, and he's sort of having issues with his life. He's told to take a leave of absence from his job for a short period of time. He meets a man who he thinks might have seen his friend just before he died, and they strike up a very unlikely friendship. And the man is a hermit who lives in the woods. And most of the film takes place with the two of them in the woods, getting to know each other and trying to sort out their respective problems.
And that's you. You play the hermit.
Yeah. I play Mitt, who's the hermit, And they get up to a bit of, as you said, naked table tennis. Table tennis.
Well, and that's part of it. That's the one of the things that you see is he says, if you play with me, I'll in ping pong or table tennis, I'll tell you everything you need to know, and that's where it just starts.
Yeah, it's like someone's trying to go and see the wise man and get all the answers for his problems, but of course this is a madman, not a wise man. Although he's got his own wisdom. They're both damaged individuals, but there's a great deal of they have a lot of things in common actually, even though they're very different, and they both have suffered trauma in their lives. And through alcohol and humour and table tennis and long conversations and jazz, they develop an understanding about who they are and what they need to do.
When it comes to a role like this, in terms of getting ready in the mornings, is it a relief just to play an alcoholic recluse hermit? In terms of you grooming and all of that?
Yeah, it's quite nice. You don't need to tidy up. On the contrary, just like I grew the bushiest beard I could and grew my hair long, and I was just a complete fright. So it was enjoyable.
So for the months leading up, were you saying it's for a role, okay? I was lucky to be working with a wonderful friend, Mark Winter, who wrote the script and directed it as well. And
it was a great experience.
Practiced your table tennis?
Yeah, well, the thing about Mitt's table tennis, it's not about winning. It's just about staying in the game. Just stay in the game. So just hit the ball back over the net. That's all you need to do. You don't need to win the point. That's the point of Mitt's table tennis. So, and the table was incredibly warped. It was sitting out in the rain. So it was a very warped table.
Well, that's what happens if you leave a table tennis out in the Victorian wilderness. Yeah. Surely it's going to be warped.
But also, this must be a freakish movie because most men play to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think Mitt's a big loser. His whole life has been, as I said, very, very traumatic. So he's decided to retire from the world and live in the forest. So he's quite disturbed in some ways, but he's very funny as well. So he's not into winning. I think he gave up on that quite a long time ago.
Well, that could be me. I could do that. I could just grow a big beard and just live in the forest and challenge strangers to table tennis.
But you'd insist on winning. That's the difference. You'd get cranky if you didn't win.
And I can't grow a good beard. I've never been able to grow a decent beard.
So you could be an alcoholic recluse.
I could easily do that. Easily. But everything else I can't do. Hugo, it's great to talk to you. The Rooster is out in cinemas today. Hugo Weaving, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.